Hey guys, welcome back to Planet Jonesy. Today I am going to be doing this kind of video. I'm actually just wanting to do like an update since my weight loss surgery. We are rounding about month 7 post-op. So it's been a while since I've posted one of these videos. So I just had my like 7-month post-op appointment, so I just wanted to like come on here and like update and like kind of say what's going on. Because I want to. Because I want to. I need you to be quiet so I can film. Okay? Don't go sit over on that one so I can't hear the phone. Go sit over on that side so I can't hear the phone. Thank you. So I have like a list of questions that I just wanted to answer, but first things first, I'm gonna tell you my stats. So I started this whole thing, like this whole journey, back in May of 2017. When I first went in for the appointment, I weighed in at 251. So 251. Just about a year later, March 2018, I had my surgery and I weighed in at 236. So that's like 15. Yeah, about 15 pounds that I lost from start to surgery, and then so 236, and then from surgery till now, which is 7 months, I now weigh in October 2018. I'm weighing in at 194. So 236 to 194 is like 42 pounds. 42. Yeah, something like that. It's like quite a, yeah, I think it's 42. So total ended up being 50. I don't know. I'm not gonna math. 57. Total weight loss of 57 pounds. There we go. 57 pounds. So total weight loss of 57 pounds since May of 2017. So that's quite a bit of weight. That's how much my younger daughter weighs. I mean, she weighs about 60 pounds, 50, 60 pounds. So anyway, it's huge. I mean, anyway, so that's the stats. So just a couple like questions that I was like, what are things that I want to touch on? The first thing is, what has my biggest struggle been through this whole thing? If I'm being totally honest, my biggest struggle has been, okay, actually now that I'm thinking about it too, two things. I really struggle taking my vitamins, like super duper duper struggle. I am constantly not taking them, and when I do take them, it's so like period, like I'll take them like 3 days in a row and then I'll forget, and then I won't take them for a week, and then I'll take them a couple days and then I won't take them, and I'm just not good at, I didn't take birth control, you know, I forget, and that was my, I mean, even at 6 weeks, that was my struggle. I just constantly I can't do it. It's really hard for me. The other struggle, and I don't want to even say that it's a struggle, but something that has been really bothering me is I have been losing hair like it's nobody's business. It's super freaking annoying. Luckily, I have just an astronomical amount of hair, and I have like my sides shaved and stuff, so I just have like this top part of my head that really grows hair, and it used to be really super duper duper thick, and I can tell that it's thinning out. Luckily, it still looks super thick, but it is thinning out quite a bit, and it's really annoying. But luckily, I already had a head full of hair, and like it's like common to like lose hair after a major surgery, and especially like rapid weight loss, you would lose hair. Going into this, I didn't think about it, and I mean, it is what it is. I still have hair and I'm okay, but it is definitely something that I struggle with every day, like just losing like clumps of hair. Like if I just run my hands through my hair right now, like a bunch is gonna come out, and it's just not cute. So those are my biggest struggles. When you have the surgery, you can have struggle eating stuff. I don't have struggles eating anything. There's been one single thing that has made me feel like sick afterwards, and it was the glazed tenders from McDonald's. I wanted to try them. They look so good. That's where I work. I don't know if I've ever even said that, but that's where I work, is at McDonald's. And I wanted to try them really bad. They look so freaking delicious, and I had them, and I could like feel it like in here that it just wasn't gonna sit well. And then like as I ate it, I like felt sick and sick and sick, and for like 15 minutes I just felt awful like afterwards. And that's the only time since surgery in the last 7 months that I felt like that. So that was pretty awful, and it's sad because they look super good. The other thing, struggles with eating. I don't ever really get hungry. I feel like I'm low on energy, and so I'm like, okay, I need to eat something. So I have that. So because of that, and I'm eating so much protein, I'm really low on calories. At my doctor's appointment, I just had my doctor's appointment yesterday. At my doctor's appointment, we were talking about how I just don't eat enough calories. And I mean, that's pretty much it. And that is, in the long run, that will hinder my weight loss. So one of the big things that we talked about is really trying to up my calorie intake. So not something you think you're gonna hear when trying to lose weight, but up your calorie intake. Okay, what's another question? Let's talk about goal weight. So the last time I did an update at 6 weeks, I told you guys that I didn't have a goal weight. I didn't know. I kind of have an idea now. Because I'm at 194, I'm kind of like, I'm under my 200, which is like, I haven't been this small since I was like 7th grade. So, any weight at this point is already going to be far from anything I could have ever imagined. However, in an ideal world, I would be between 170 and 180. If I could get down to 180, which is only another 14 pounds, I would just, like, it would just blow my mind. Even if I had just lost, if I lost 5 more pounds and was 189, I mean, that would already, like, totally blow my mind and be far more than I could have ever imagined. But perfect world, 170, 180 is what I want to be. Another question I have on here is how am I feeling? I'm feeling really good. How am I feeling? I'm feeling really good. I am always freezing cold. You don't think about the fact how warm you are. You do not think about how warm you get from all this fat that you're carrying around. And I am freezing 97% of the time. It's very rare for me to be like, oh my gosh, I'm so content. You can ask anybody who comes to my house. The heater is always on. I have like little heaters everywhere. My house is freezing cold. And like my whole family's like, it's so hot in here. Like, why is this so hot? And I'm like, no, I'm freezing, I'm dying. I'm going to die because it's so cold. So I'm always cold. But other than that, I feel great. I have a lot more energy. As a mom, it is amazing that I can like go play with my kids and not feel like worn out like right away. And I am giving off this vibe of like, I'm happy, I'm confident. It's been amazing. It's definitely changed. It hasn't like changed me, but like I've always had like inner confidence where like I know I'm awesome, but now I have like the outward confidence where I'm like, I'm telling you guys that I know I'm awesome. It's different. It's pretty amazing. I'm really like coming into myself, I want to say. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but I'm coming into myself, and I'm happy, and people are starting to notice that I'm happier and I'm more energetic, and when I'm not super duper tired, but yeah, I'm more energetic. It's amazing. Okay, so cold, feel great, go away. A question that I get asked all the time actually is if there's been any regrets, because I eat smaller sizes. I don't get to eat everything that everybody else eats. Do I have any regrets of doing the surgery? And what I will shout from the rooftops, I don't have a single regret. Do I miss like binge eating and, you know, whatever? That absolutely. But I feel so much healthier. And besides, you know, like everybody has this idea in their head of like, oh, I want to be thin. But like, I started this whole thing because I wanted to be healthy, and I wanted to be able to play with my kids, and I wanted to be able to like do stuff and like be somebody that I used to be. The big thing is I wanted to be healthy, and I'm there. Like, I feel really good, and this is a term that I use all the time, but I was living as a victim of my own circumstance. I wasn't one to ever talk about how I was so fat and how I wasn't happy. That just wasn't the way that I was. I didn't do that. But like, my inner self was like, what are you doing? Like, stop eating these chips. Stop whatever. You don't need this fourth taco, or, you know, whatever it is. That was my inner self. And so once I got to the point where I was like, okay, you're super not happy with yourself, I did something about it. And because I did something, and I went and don't get me wrong, like, I did so much research about the surgery, and I worked my ass off for a year before I could even get the surgery. And I think it's because of that, because of the long wait time that I had to do, and the amount of effort you really have to show, like, I want this. It's because of that I don't have any regrets. I think that if I would have rushed it and just did it and like not really thought about, I'm gonna have to give up food, I'm gonna have to give up portion sizes, I'm gonna, you know, like, I'm gonna have to, because this surgery, it was never the answer. It's not lipo. They're not going in and getting rid of all your fat. They're giving you a tool to make these changes. It's going to make it easier for you to make these changes. And if I would have went in being like, okay, cool, like, I'm going to lose all this weight, not knowing I have to bust my ass and I have to make these life changes, I think that that's what has made a huge difference. Okay, so plans moving forward. I'm really obsessed with weightlifting, weight training, I don't know, like, the difference. But I'm really obsessed with weightlifting. So going forward, I'm definitely going to continue doing that. I do it all the time. At least every day at the gym. I spend forever doing it. It's a lot of fun. And then also, the thing that I want to do is, once I kind of get down to like closer to my goal weight, like 170, 180, the other thing that I really want to do is I want to get a tummy tuck. It's something that I've looked into a bunch. I'm definitely like the research kind of girl. I've looked into it. I've had like a couple consultations, and I've decided to do it. I'm gonna wait, because you can like lose weight forever after this, and so I don't want to continue to like rapidly lose weight and then go in and then I like lose more weight. It's okay, gosh. But eventually down the road, I'm gonna, yes, it might be in a year, it might be in 2 years, I don't know, but it's on the list of things I want. Because I've had kids, I had C-sections, so there's no working that back out and tightening it up, so I know that that's eventually something that I'm gonna do. The last thing is, do I have any just random advice? And the answer is yes, I do. First thing is, if you're looking into surgery, the surgery was the gastric sleeve. Doing your research, please do your research. I have met through like my weight loss support groups and people that I've met on Facebook, people who have this surgery and like are like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make all these changes and I'm so ready for this, and then in a year they're back to where they started at. And it's just sad, because it is such a hard thing to comprehend that you're changing your life. It isn't this magic cure that is gonna, make you thin and healthy all of a sudden. Like, you have to really work at it. So do your research, people. Do it. Like I said, it's called the Gastric sleeve. It's amazing. Some doctors might suggest that you get the what's it called, the XY route, the gastric bypass, or the sleeve, or whatever. But do your research. Talk to your healthcare provider. If you live in Seattle, Washington, I super duper recommend UW Medicine. That's where I had my surgery. They were phenomenal. Next piece of advice is your health takes time. This is something I have to work at every single day. It's not, I didn't wake up, and I mean, we're 7 months out and I'm still losing weight, and even right now, I was talking to my doctor, I'm kind of like at a plateau right now, just because I'm weight training so hard. I'm weight training so hard that I'm starting to gain muscle, and so it's kind of like plateauing me, so I have to like figure out how to really like jumpstart my weight loss again. But it takes time. It's not gonna be, like I said, in 2 years I could still be losing weight, because it's a progression. And then the last thing that I want to really say is you have to make yourself a priority. Doing this for me personally has been super duper hard. I think I've said that a lot this time, super duper. I am a mom of 2 kids. My youngest daughter is autistic. I have a husband and a family and work, and I mean, my life is crazy. Life is crazy. Everything's crazy. But this is something that I decided to do a year ago or over a year ago now, for myself. And I really felt like I only have this one life and this one body, and I really have to take care of it. And to do that, I've really had to say, going to the gym, that's hard. Like, I don't want to go to the gym, but I wake up every morning and get my kids to school, and I go to the gym. And I mean, I work graveyards at night, like PM to AM. Like, I get off work at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and I come home and I get 45 minutes, an hour of sleep, and then I have to get up with my kids and take them to school, and then I go to the gym, and I make it a priority to really do for myself what I would do for anybody else. What would I push people to do? And it's not to go eat bonbons. Like, I don't even know what bonbons are. What are bonbons? But you know what I mean? Like, you have to really make yourself a priority. Meal prepping, really making the choices to eat the right stuff. That's all about self-priority and self-love. And you have to do that if you want to be successful with your weight loss, especially after a weight loss surgery, because it's not just gonna happen for you. So anyways, just make yourself a priority. Do it for yourself. I started this whole thing for my kids, and also for myself, but mostly for my kids, so I could be with them and like spend time with them and not be exhausted. And now I'm obsessed, like, not obsessed, I don't want to say obsessed. I'm learning how to love myself after all this time. I mean, I'm 28 years old, and I am just now to the point where I'm like, wow, like, you deserve this. You've deserved this your whole life. Like, why didn't you do this sooner? Why didn't you do it sooner? So anyways, that's kind of where I'm at. At my doctor's appointment, they said everything looks really good. Like I mentioned before, I kind of am at a plateau, so we're gonna change up my calorie intake. I need to eat more calories. Getting more calories. And then hopefully in a couple months that will kind of skyrocket my weight loss again. Anyways, please, if you guys have questions, leave them down below. I would love to know what you guys think. Answer any questions you guys might have. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. I'm constantly posting, obviously, about planner stuff, but also about like my weight loss and kind of where I'm at. I do a lot of pictures of me at the gym. But anyways, make sure you guys follow me. Oh, hit the big subscribe button down there. And then if you guys want to get notifications, hit the little bell so you guys can see when I post. But other than that, man, that's it. I think that's all I got. So I will talk to you guys later. I hope you guys have a great day. I will definitely be back with updates in a couple months. I have another appointment in 2 months in December. So I'll probably be back in January with an update. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. Talk to you guys later. Mwah. Bye.